Hey guys, it's Chris over here at Midwest Long Range. We're back in the home shop today. We got a real cool episode for you. We're going to take a quick look at the Black Branch shooting sport bags, the Gecko IIs, the Rear Charlie, and we got something new and special for you today. Straight from them. Stick with me, I'll tell you all about it. Folks, thanks for sticking with me. Like I said, we're back. We're going to talk about Black Branch shooting bags today from Black Branch Shooting Sports. Let me get the old voodoo moved out of the way here real quick. There we go. Got that out of the way. Now, I do have samples here from them. Just everything up front. I am affiliated with Black Branch, but anybody who knows me would also know that I've been shooting a Gecko II for well over a year now. I'm not new to dealing with or shooting these bags, and I really like their product. I would not have jumped in board with these guys if I didn't. So I just want that up front. I don't want anybody saying I didn't say it or whatever. But as we all know, these are the Gecko IIs. All right. I am a huge fan of this bag, have been for a long time. I have two different examples here, and I tell you what, I've had them for a little bit for the moment, the new ones anyway. I still have my old one sitting off to the side over here. You guys can't see it, but I really do love these things. He sent me a couple different options. The green and black bag here, I love this color combo. This is the new black Tough Tech that I believe he just released on the website, if I'm not mistaken. And with this OD green, man, I really like the way this guy right here looks. And we are using this with a standard lightweight mix fill in it, okay? So with the standard lightweight mix, this bag's got a little more heft to it. You know, you can specify all this stuff through the website. Get it exactly the way you want it. These bags are customizable, right? Not only that, it has the quick fill Velcro deal here. Let me move that out of the way. You know, you just open it up there. You can let a little out, put a little more in. He sends them, you know, a little overfilled, but he does it on purpose so you can adjust it to the way you want it. You know, and that's the key right there. Is you need to make this the way you want it. Me, I let a little bit out, make them a little bit more pliable. This bag's got a little more weight to it than this one. This one is the Elite Lightweight Mix, okay? And I tell you what, as heavy as that gun right there is, none of these competition guns are real lightweight, guys. Sometimes I will sacrifice a little bit of some of my other features, my other creature comforts, to save a few ounces here and there. And like, if I'm gonna try to get into doing a little bit of NRL Hunter, this bag right here is probably gonna be my go-to for that. It saves some ounces over this bag. This bag is a little bit heavier than this one is, and I don't really feel like I've lost a lot by going that way. It grabs the barricades. I'll have B-roll taken off through all this stuff. Like I said, we've been running them. We have the green and black bag this last weekend. We were at a MWLR Rimfire Series match in Park Hill, Oklahoma. We put that bag through hell, okay? This thing's been dropped inside the tires. It's been, you know, wretched over tank traps. It's been thrown down hills. I dropped it pretty sure I dropped it in the creek at one point. It was so muddy I had to clean it up, you know, and I haven't done anything special with it, you know. I really didn't even clean it up that well. You can see it's still muddy, nasty. I'm telling you, I use the things, man. And also, you know, while I was out there, I had other shooters using these too. This Tough Tech material, everybody just really liked this, the way it was able to grab and hold Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I've got a shot of some people said I was gaming the tank trap a little bit. Maybe I was. But sometimes they say work smarter, not harder, right?
Hey guys, Dalton with Midwest Long Range. I wanted to kind of demonstrate some of these black branch bags. As a guy coming from using another popular known source of shooting bags such as this, it's kind of pioneered this Barricade bag, if you will. I gotta say, I feel right at home using the Gecko II. I really didn't have no time readjusting to it. There was no hindrance from the bag itself switching in between. And one thing I gotta note is the grip tech on these bags really works as advertised. Something I feel like some of the other bag manufacturers work sometimes it doesn't. The grip tech just simply works. I mean, as Chris will show you whenever he runs this, the bag stays in place even on this round pole, which is oftentimes one of those obstacles. It's hard to get a good grip with the bag. It oftentimes wants to roll or shift under the weight of the rifle and you loading into it. Another thing I really liked, I want to note, is this bag didn't have to break in. A lot of my bags I've had in the past, you've got to kind of give them some tough love and roll them around and really use them to get to where they kind of get pliable. I know that's got to do with some of the feel weight and the feel inside the bag itself, but this thing just simply works from day one.
So with that, you know, the new bag. This is the Gecko Tail. So you got the Gecko IIs. This is the Gecko Tail. Wedge bag. Again, it comes filled the way you want it, whichever combination. I believe in here we have the standard fill. It's got a little weight to it. Feels really good, really solid. Again, for my own personal liking, just me, I let a little bit out of it because just because it's a wedge bag does not mean that's the only way I'm gonna use it, you know? In some situations, like you may have seen in that picture, I actually had to stand it up and I smashed this thing. And but it took it. It did what I needed it to do in that position. That's key. Will the bag do what you need it to do when you have to improvise? We're talking NRL, PRS, that kind of stuff. We're not going to be in optimum position all the time. Sometimes we got to just grab what we got and go on with it.
All right, guys, I'm going to kind of demonstrate the Gecko Tail here for you. This is a wedge bag designed to be used as a rear bag. As you can see from its form factor, it's kind of at an incline design here. It's meant to kind of match the butt of your stock here, where you can make small adjustments for elevation. Got the 22 set up here at 50 yards in the KOL rack. I'm going to kind of demonstrate how I'm going to build a position with this bag, kind of talk through it as I'm on the gun. So, I'll get up here, grasping the bag, come down. Okay, kind of settling into it a little bit. One thing I will note, the bag is a little big for me to grasp, but I do have small hands. Take that for what it's worth. But I can easily manipulate it to the point to where I can squeeze to get more elevation or less. I can also move it forward and aft on the stock, even though it has a butt hook on it instead of a regular incline. So I'm gonna get in here. And one thing I like to kind of do with a good rear bag is I build a position. It doesn't grab my shirt as I come off of it. And hopefully when I get back on the gun, it's going to keep the natural point of aim where I left it. Granted, it may not be exactly in the same place, but should be in the ballpark, right? So I'm going to get back in the stock without disturbing the rifle as much as possible. I'm off on windage a little bit, but elevation's good, so the bag done its job.
Now, we also have another bag here. This is the rear Charlie bag. Right there, rear Charlie. You know, as simple as this bag is, I really do like it. Okay, there's no frills, there's nothing fancy going on here. We got a carrying strap, quick fill, all that stuff. I'm gonna get back to all these. Just hold on with me now. I'm just kind of going real quick over top of them. That bag, I was actually just shooting kind of an old familiar gun sitting back here in the back. Maybe y'all seen it before. We'll talk about it in a different video, but I was here on the bench just kind of shooting and getting in, And the 246 design that this bag has, you know, laid down, let me move stuff out of the way again. We can see 2-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch. Simple, useful, very handy. I believe this bag has the Elite fill, and this bag is all Tough Tech, man. I was kind of playing with it over the weekend. I don't know that I got it on camera though. But at the match, I would like put it on weird surfaces and see if it'd grab and hold. It did everything I asked it to do. It's a little over, some people were saying it was a little overfill. Again, this is personal. This is about setting up the bag the way you want it, right? For me, this bag, I want it pretty firm because I want it to be able to hold that 246 dimension. That way I know what I need, where I need it, right? All right, now that we got that out of the way, you can kind of see how, just some real quick right here on the bench, how some of this stuff could be used. We're gonna get on the range, we're gonna test it all. I'm gonna show you what I got. Now, as far as the bags go also, you can have them personalized. As you see right here what he did for me, MWLR, the logo, you know, he even hooked me up on the Gecko Tail. Now, that being said, like I said, I am affiliated with Black Branch. And if you guys want I believe 10% discount, go to the website and use my code MLR10. So you put that in, make your order, you're gonna get a discount, and you're gonna help all of us out tremendously. I really appreciate it. Let's get these things on the range. Let's see what they do. All right, guys, we're out here on the home range. We're gonna take the Gecko II, run it through its paces, and you know, we'll get the Gecko Tail out here also. Let's get them up here, and I'm just gonna run through this cattle panel right here. Pretty typical for types of barricades you'd see at a PRS match or an NRL 22 match. So here we go. Dalton, give me a count off here.
All right, shooter is saying course of fire.
Yes.
Shooter ready.
Yep.
Stand by, engage.
Get over here next to the support for a little more stability.
Now I'm gonna kind of talk as I do it. Now I always kind of pinch the bag here and open it up before I install it on whatever barricade I'm on. I mean, guys, it's put. A lot of bags, I'll be honest, if you just kind of randomly threw it up like I did, it would roll, fall. You really had to tuck it into place. There's no need for that with this one. I was steady on that. Coming off, the bag ain't hard to pull off. I can pull it off one-handed. Yet again, pinching it, moving down, it's in place. Loading into it, it's not wanting to roll under the weight of me and the rifle. I'm gonna move over here to this section of 2x6. And something I wanted to kind of note with this 2x6 here, a lot of times if you have a narrow surface such as this is 1.5 to 2 inches, sometimes bags, the fill will settle. They'll go down to the leg portions, and the fill that's on top where the rifle will be, it'll, in layman's terms, you're not actually resting on fill, you're resting on bare material of the bag and the platform that you're shooting off of. With this, I don't have that. I've still got a lot of fill here in between it and the platform. Yet again, solid bag, guys.
So with that being said, you know, I'm really happy with all of my Black Branch shooting sports products. If you know, for review's sake, you know, there's a few things that could probably be critiqued, but these are very personalized and customizable bags as far as fill ratio, what fill type you want, all that kind of stuff. So it's not a one-size-fits-all deal. Really put some thought into it and think about what you're going to use it for, and then, you know, make the right choices for your option. So we're going to get back out here, we're going to shoot. I'll see you next time, Midwest Long Range.